4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, just about 3,000 square foot in a beautiful, one of the most sought after community right here in Winter Garden. Let's have a look, let's go. Hello and welcome to another episode of Orlando Home Show, where strategy matters, passion rules. And guys, today I am in one of my favorite neighborhood, and the reason it's one of my favorite because you're right off Disney, and if you're lucky enough, you might be able to see the Disney fireworks almost every day. There is a local Publix, a brand new Publix that just opened up at the entrance of this community, and you also have an elementary school within the community that makes it so easy to just kind of take your kids, you put them in a golf cart, take them there, or they can ride their bikes, whatever that is convenient. But it's a beautiful neighborhood, and at one point I was actually looking at it. So the first thing you're going to notice is that you have this beautiful pavers. You have a really nice long 2-car garage with this beautiful pavers, and then as I go over here, you have this beautiful pavers that kind of gets you to the front of the house, the front elevation of the house. I love the decorative panels over here. Now this is a 4 bedrooms, 3 bathroom, 2924 square foot, and the price of this is in lower 700 to just about 775, in some cases just about 800 if the lot is facing the water. Everything that you see in there is included, and this community do not have a CDD, and the HOA includes your lawn care, which is about 260, with 6 resort style pool, 2 clubhouse, gymnasium. There's so many amenities in this community. It's just a beautiful, beautiful community. So let's go inside and check the rest of this model out. Hello, and welcome to another beautiful builder model. Now guys, please keep in mind that I'm trying to bring you all these floor plans, all these models that builder has, and sometimes I show you homes that are kind of complete, but they're not decorated model, and they have a lot of blue and a green tape. And the reason for that is that the house is pretty much done. It's just about getting ready to close, and the builder and the buyer did a walkthrough and said, oh, you know what, I don't like the color, or this is not working out, or there's some issues with the paint here. And then they basically talk about that and mark those little things over there. So this house is kind of decorated with the blue and green tape. But the reason for me to bring you this is because builder will do 12 or 15 different models, or floor plans for that matter, and they will only have 1 or 2 decorated models that I can show you. So they may have like 10 different floor plans, but only 2 models, and they will have those same models in every single community. And I don't know why they do that. Probably cost effectiveness or something, but I want to be able to show you every single floor plan they have. So I travel all across Central Florida and Tampa area. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you are looking to buy a home, this is a great resource. Show me some love, press that thumbs up button, and make sure to check out Orlando Living with D. And that's where I talk about the different areas where you can buy a house. You can look into school, shopping, dining, everything that you need to know to basically decide if Central Florida suburban area is good for me, or is Tampa going to be better. So please make sure to check us out. And don't forget Orlando Home Show in Espanol with amazing Ana Karina. She does the same models in Spanish because my Spanish, poquito, still. So the first thing you will notice is the 9'4" ceiling height. You have this nice window. This is a standard feature with the builder. The tray ceiling, as you see over here, the curve that you see here, and the private dining area right over here is a standard feature. Now with this builder, with this specific series, they actually have 6 different combinations. So you may have a different color tile and a different color cabinet, but the floor plan remains the same. So that is something to keep in mind. And with this specific model, it has anywhere from $55,000 to $65,000 in upgrades built in. And with this builder, this is the house, this is the upgrade, take it or leave it, pretty much. So you cannot go to the design center and design and all that. The price difference is more related to where the lot is. So if you have an inside lot, it's going to be on the lower 700s. If you have a lot as beautiful as this one, it's probably going to be closer to 775 or even 800, depending upon the lot. The minimum size is 50 by 120. The HOA is just about 260, no CDD, and there's a lot of amenities in this specific community. Two beautiful windows looking at the front porch area, and as I walk, it just opens up. Now, this is very similar to the couple of other models I've done. The big difference that I've seen with the builder is that in some cases, one of the model will have a bedroom upstairs, a bedroom downstairs. Some of them will have a master bedroom like in Seacliff all the way at the very back, or in the Kenton model, they would probably have a bedroom in the middle or things of that nature. So that is something to keep in mind. The floor plan, like I always talk about this, and I want to make sure that you understand, it's not about the square footage, it's about what works for you and your family. So if you prefer that you have a bedroom up front and the square footage and that is the way you want, or if you want, hey, I want a master bedroom downstairs like in Seacliff model, but I want all the secondary room upstairs, then that is something that works. So it really depends upon what works for you and your family. As I come here, you have this beautiful island with the cots. It is included, the crown molding, as you see, the 42-inch cabinet, everything is included in this. And the good thing is that they vent outside. So this is my biggest pet peeve, because when we cook, we use a lot of spices and stuff. So it's kind of nice that you have something that vents outside the house so the smell does not stay. This one has the gourmet or the gourmet kitchen option. So you have your microwave there and you have your oven over here. And this is a standard feature. So just keep that in mind. The difference is going to be in the color of the cabinet, the color of the countertop or the tile. That is something to keep in mind. It does come with the Whirlpool 2-door refrigerator, washer, and dryer do not come. On the older homes that they have that are finishing up and getting close, they did include that, but in the newer one, what they are doing is they're buying your interest down to about 5.25%, 5.5% if you could close in the next 30 to 60 days. Now, please keep in mind when you do that, you do have to put a decent amount of money down. The credit has to be good. So there is a couple of things and conditions. However, they're also paying about $10,000 towards closing cost and prepaid on top of buying the rate. And the way the builder is able to do that, especially with a builder like this one, they're the number one builder in America. They're a mass producer. But what they do is they go to the bank and they say, hey, give me 100 million, 200 million. And they buy that in bulk and they get a very, very good rate because they're buying in the quantity, and then they put the savings down to the buyers so that way they can control. Now it's limited because once they run out, they got to go back to the bank again. And if the feds have changed the rate as they have been doing, then that's a different story. So just keep those things in mind. You also have a nice walk-in pantry, not very huge, but still very comfortable. The square footage on this house is just about 2924, so just about 3,000 or so, just for the sake of memory, just about 3,000 square foot, 2924 to be exact. But look at all the space. You have a little nook area right over here. What I love is that you have two big windows right here, another 4 panels right there, bringing in a good amount of light. And look at this, this is really nice. They did put the extra lights. Now guys, if you are looking to build a brand new home anywhere and you want to know more about inspection, appraisal, things that you should be aware when you're building a brand new home, make sure to check out the playlist. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Building Your Home. And I talk about inspections. I talk about a lot of things to educate you so that when you're dealing with the builder, you know what's going on. And just, when you are dealing with the builder, make sure that you have a professional like us to assist you, because our services to you is free. We'll be able to assist you because the builder contract sometimes could be 75 to 110 pages. There's a lot of verbiage stuck in somewhere that is more favorable to the builder. And I personally learned that because I just moved into my new home that I built, and the builder took 16 months, and to their defense, I got it right around the COVID time and all that, and there was a lot of logistic issues. But, one thing that I found out, they actually have 24 months to build your house. Usually the builder wants to build it as soon as possible. The standard time was basically 8 to 10 months, then it became 10 to 12, then 12 to 16 months. That's how long that it took. So by the time I got pre-approved till the time I closed, the rates have gone crazy. But that is what happened to me. But that is something that is why I like this builder, because they don't do design center options. They sell inventory homes mostly, this is the house, this is the price. If you can close in 30 to 60 days, we'll give you a good rate and more incentives. So that kind of worked out. Also, if you've been sitting on the fence, so that is something to keep in mind. So it does have a bedroom over here. Now, before I take you, let me go ahead and take you to the 2-car garage over here. And look at this. This is what I was talking about. With this builder, you have a concrete block, and it's a block over block construction, because most builders will have a frame on the second floor. But what I also like is that your water heater is elevated. Now, they don't have to do that because that's not a code. However, this is a code, so they have to have this pole, so when you are driving, you don't just drive into your water heater. But this is something that they do, which I personally like in my home. I do have that little pole, but my water heater is on the floor. It's not elevated as it is. But what I also like is you come outside the garage, you come from the garage, you come in, you drop your keys and everything. This is included within the price that I was telling you. And this is great. This is comfortable. You know, I really love that aspect. Now, here's your first bathroom, or the secondary first bathroom with a transom. You have this nice subway tiles. This little niche is included within the price. And then this is a little, you know, this is the frame walk-in shower with this beautiful quartz. Now, quartz is standard in this series, and then you also have a bedroom over here. And look at that, 2 big windows. I would have loved some extra lights. I'm just a light fanatic, I don't know. But to me, a house is a house when it's nice, open, and welcoming. I just like it that way. It needs to be, and we live in Florida. It's nice, sunny, hot, and humid as it is today, but I just like it. You know, when you go to some of the homes and they're kind of dark and doomy, not maybe because of the windows, but maybe the paint, but I just like neutral colors and light coming in, and also that is just my personal preference. But look at your walk-in closet over here. Look at this space. What I love about this one is that you have a solid door. You don't have the rolling doors or a split door, and this is my biggest pet peeve. Now, let me go ahead and take you outside, because I want to show you the covered patio area, which is also included. With some of the builders, you have to pay extra for it, and it's a big expense. But look at your patio area. You can always get this screened once you close on it, but look at your size. Look at the size of your yard. It goes all the way till here. Now, for this specific house, you do have to pay more, but you could build a really nice pool and still have some room. And look at the beautiful lake that you have. Now, this is not a skiable lake or a lake that you could put a motorized boat or anything in it. It's just more for static. It's more for just looking at it, so it looks nice and beautiful. But if you buy something like this in the inside lot, within the community, like back-to-back lots, then the price is going to be cheaper. Last but not the least, you have these banisters, which is included within the price. It would have been really nice if they had the wood flooring taking you all the way up, but that is not included. That is something you cannot. However, if you look at one of the other models, if the video is not released, on those models, it's a little bit more expensive, but then they have the wood flooring that kind of takes you all the way up, so it's not a carpet. So let's go upstairs and check rest of this beautiful house out. So as I come up, you have the same banister that goes all the way up. And you know, like in a regular house, you're going to have a knee wall, and having something like this kind of opens up. But what I also love is that you have this window bringing in a good light, taking you into your loft area. Look at the amount of window panels you have over here, and it's really nice because you can have a TV and stuff, and you have really nice view out of your loft area. So this is really good. So you have your laundry, your other secondary bedroom, and your primary bedroom over here. But what I also love is that you have these extra lights. I'm a big guy when it comes to the light, because I just want my house to be bright, and I don't know how many times I say that, but trust me, when you have a house, it's nice, bright, and open, it's much more welcoming. That's just how I feel about that. Put that in the comment. What do you guys think? So you have this nice alley, the walkway. Well, here's your secondary bedroom, and you're going to see a lot of tape. As I was telling you before, you have the blue tape, you have the green tape. Guys, if you want to know more about the significance of these tapes, make sure to check the Ultimate Guide to Building a Home. because that's where I talk about inspection. I talk about what that blue tape means, what that green tape means, and then you also have your closet space right there. It's really nice because it kind of just, like, look at that, tucks in. You don't really have the rollers or the one that kind of just always falls off the groove. And then right adjacent to it, you have the other bedroom over here, which is also very nice with a nice walk-in closet. You have the 3 window panels looking at the front of the house. I would have loved more lights, but hey, whatever I have over there would work, but you have a lot of windows. So that's the substitute, that's the natural substitute for more lights. And then you also have your walk-in closet right over here with another window and nice blinds. Now guys, they are doing a lot of incentives right now where they are going to buy your interest rate down, but they're not doing washer and dryer. One of the reasons that they're not doing that is because logistically there's been a lot of issues in terms of getting the washer and dryer. There is apparently a shortage and it's been delayed, and they've been having closing, but then they don't have the washer dryer, so the buyer doesn't want to close till they get it, and it's just pushing things around. So that is one of the reasons that most of the builders are kind of getting away from it. However, there are some builders such as Park Square Homes. Their homes include everything, and they haven't taken that piece out. So, you know, it's a give and take, whatever works for you, but this is where you have your secondary bathroom. What I love is that you have the cots over here, 2 sinks. I have 2 sons, so this would be perfect. Hey, this is for the little one, this is for the bigger one. Stay in your space, right? Now, saying it is easy than being done, but it is what it is. You have a shower tub combination with a little niche and the subway tile with a nice window. But here's another thing that I love when you have, and most builders have started to do that, I've been noticing, you have a door between the water closet and this area of getting dressed up. So one can be brushing, another can be showering, so we can make to the school on time. You also have a closet space right over here. And then as I come out on the other side right here is your laundry. And what I love is that it's a really nice size laundry, but they have this wash station right there, which you can always, like, it has the roughlings to be able to have a sink or a wash station if that's what you want to do. And then it also has the entrance to the attic, but it's a good size room. I'll probably get some cabinets in my laundry room, and it would be probably cheaper to do it after you buy the house than to do it with that. Now, I did a video on 5 things that you should do when you build a brand new home. Please make sure to watch it. If it's not released, it will be releasing. It's definitely going to give you some really good things that you could do to safeguard your investment, because buying a house is an investment, in my opinion, as the time goes by. But this is your master bedroom, and look at the size of this master bedroom. Hallelujah. False ceiling, extra light, so many windows, the panels. This is amazing. I just love it. You're at the front of the house. You can see the front. Now, this is right above your garage, so you have a lot of space. And then right over here is your master bathroom, and you have the similar kind of cords over here. And see, like right over here, you see this wood piece is out because they probably did a walk and it probably was popping out or something. They're going to probably fix it before the closing happened. But what I love is that you have a tub and a walk-in shower with the subway tile going all the way up. This is something that I have seen lately because I've done their models before, different ones, and I might be doing some of the models that I did with them before, because they kind of changed the elevation and they kind of changed some of the standard feature that they were charging a lot of money when the market was bonkers. But now that the market is shifting, they're giving you a little bit more bang for your buck. They're including things that they were not including before with the same builder, the same community. So that is something to keep in mind. You also have your water closet over here, a good amount of space right there. And then you have the master closet right over here. Look at the amount of space. I am not a huge fan of these just wire racks, and almost every single builder does that. I don't know why. I mean, like, I've seen homes that are like $1.5 million, and then you have this silly wire racks. I just don't know. Why couldn't they spend a little bit more money, especially when you are paying so much money, and have maybe custom closet or a little bit better material than what they have? But I don't know. I'm like, they must have something going on, because every single builder does that for the most part, whether that be Richmond, Lancy, Pulte, Lennar, any builder, they all do that. I hope this video brings a lot of value for you. And if you love this model and if you love this community, I've done a couple of those. Make sure to watch all of those in this community. This has a lot of amenities. You have pool, you have local publics. Like, this is a great location. Your HOA includes your lawn care. They mulch it twice a year. There's a lot of things that is included within this community, and more so it's the location of this community, and with everything that's happening in and around, you're going to get a lot of appreciation as the time goes by. Again, if you are looking to buy a home and you're filling that form out, let them know that you have an agent. And remember, when you call us, you'll be talking to somebody on my team. Their job is to collect all the information and connect you to an agent on my team, whether that be me or somebody else. And one thing that we do different is we always do a Zoom call, so we can talk to you, we can understand what your needs are, and specifically show you homes that fits your need and your budget. And that is something to always keep in mind. So just keep those things in mind. Make sure to check me out doing TikToking and Instagramming and all that kind of good stuff at D Gupta Orlando. Don't forget Orlando Home Show in Espanol. Until the next time, thank you for watching. Bye for now.